Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Chef Fran. But first, give me a virtual hug by hitting the subscribe button. And in return, I will give you a new recipe every week. Hello, my name is Chef Fran, and today we are making salmon with mac and cheese. Cauliflower mac and cheese, keeping it low carb, keeping it even considered keto friendly. Here's our vitamin content. First thing I want to do is put some acid on here. In this case, I'm using some lime juice. Get rid of any type of fishy smell or bacteria. Now that I've pat dry my acid, which was lime juice, I am just spraying some of my EVOO on my salmon. Reason being, because I want this seasoning that I'm going to put on it to adhere. So I'm just massaging this in here. We're going to go with our known classic here, which is some Old Bay first. Do a little garlic powder now. I'm just going to go with some cracked black pepper here. And then I'm going to go with some Slap Your Mama seasoning. And last, I'm doing the salmon seasoning. I am seasoning my salmon with salmon seasoning, making sure it's fully coated. And I'll try to get some of that magic seasoning here on the side. We don't want no one to ever feel jealous that they didn't get no love. So let's turn this over to the side and make sure everybody gets a little bit of goodness. I am basting my salmon with some butter, melted butter, as well as some rosemary, just to let that start to pre-cook on the skillet. And then I will transfer to a tray and put it in the oven. Okay, so this is just our residue of our fond. And again, fond is when you have all the flavoring at the bottom of your pan when you were cooking, with some white wine and the butter that we had, and the rosemary leaves when we were basting it. Then we put in the oven for 7 minutes. And now, so I guess you could say it's almost like a little gravy, but it's like a buttery gravy. I need my onions, the rest of my onions, and my garlic to just saute lightly. My green beans, just a tablespoon. A little bit of my onion here. Put my greens. Our salmon is fully basted and pre-cooked, and now we want to put in the oven for the internal temperature to reach 145, so it can be nice and flaky, and we'll be ready to eat soon. I am going to be adding, I just added my butter. Now I'm going to add my garlic. We're going to make our cheese sauce. I'm going to add a little onion. Let me add a little bit of salt here. My little bit of black pepper in here. And add some of my heavy cream in here. This is pepper jack cheese that I took straight off the block. My next cheese is Gouda. The reason I am using my hands are clean, by the way, but is so I could kind of loosen it, because being in the bag, it's like in clumps. And so if I dump it like that, you know, it will take a longer time to melt. But if I kind of like try to separate it with my hands, it'll take less time to melt. And then I will continue to stir. And I have one more cheese to put in. And I think that's my mild cheddar. Keep stirring. I want the cheese to melt. Okay, that's melting very nicely. So I'm gonna add this a little at a time. So this is done. Now I'm gonna put it in my pan. I'm gonna put a layer of cheese in between them. Okay, so I am using this ladle here to do the mac and cheese. So I am gonna put a layer, make it more cheesy. A layer. Add some more. Then I'll add another set of cheese. My next one will be, I guess that's with the pepper jack. Now you put your Gouda, and then you'll put your Parmesan, and we'll bake it in the oven. Put your Gouda here. You put some shredded some grated, rather, Parma. And it's gonna go in the oven, 375 for about 35 to 40 minutes. And here are a list of ingredients. Here is our keto mac and cheese, which is made out of cauliflower. And here's our wonderful salmon that we cooked up, and our green beans. So let's dig in. So light and airy. Let's get to this fish. Absolutely soft, not overcooked, delicious, delicious, delicious. Don't forget to click the like button by giving me a virtual hug. When you do that, that lets me know that you enjoy what I'm putting out for you. And share this channel with your family and friends, because sharing is most certainly caring. Thank you. Love you guys.